Warning. Blah blah spoilers. Look, you know the drill. I'm here with Peebo and Robert to tell you we don't agree or like Ezra Miller. They're an all-round bad person and should be held accountable. We hope you enjoy.
Your safety is important, so remember, keep an eye on your valuables. Be sure to report any suspicious behavior, and please take a moment to find the exit closest to you. In case of emergency, watch your step as you walk out of the building and move far away.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the Taco Village review
Hello.
series, whatever the fuck we call this. Today
We're doing a DC movie.
we're doing a DC movie.
Yes, sir.
It's the Flash, the most anticipated movie of the year,
Of the summer, even.
of the summer. Yeah. Let me quickly add a disclaimer: we don't support anything Ezra Miller does.
No.
He's a terrible person. He should be put away. They're a terrible person. My bad. Yeah, you're right. I shouldn't. They're a
Yeah.
terrible person. They should be put away. But I guess that's how the world works. But we're still gonna talk about it. We're not gonna be impartial towards him, regardless of everything he's done.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're here to review the movie, but we don't condone their action.
Exactly.
Yes.
So I mean, just to start off, what do you think of the movie in general?
You know, it's entertaining, but it's kind of awful, you know?
Yes, it's entertaining for the wrong reasons.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, it was a hilarious movie, but
Yeah.
not because they wanted it to be.
Not because it was funny. Well, there was some funny stuff. but
Yes,
it
there
was
was some
like
funny scenes
It was unintentionally funny.
in many places. Yes.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
Our the theater we went to, we got the best seats.
Yeah, we actually got like the middle seats. Like,
We
it was
we
pretty
saw it
cool.
in Dolby.
Yes, sir.
There was a lot of people there, more than I thought there was gonna be.
Honestly, yeah, I thought it was gonna be like just us and like maybe 10 other people.
Yeah, like other people who like these types of movies, but no, there was like a bunch of people in there.
Surprisingly, yeah.
Surprisingly,
There was that one kid that started clapping when
Yeah.
Ben Affleck showed up.
when yeah, so at some point at the beginning of the movie, when there's spoilers, by the way. I'm pretty sure I already
Yeah,
put the
spoilers.
thing guy, the guy at the
Yeah.
beginning of the thing. But spoilers. Yeah, when the Justice League members started showing up one by one, the kid right next to us started clapping, and we thought it was gonna be for the
Yeah.
rest of the movie, but it was really only for just the beginning.
Yeah, I think it's because no one was clapping afterwards. and
Yeah,
because
I think
was-
he felt
yeah.
it.
I felt kind of bad for him because he was kind of chill.
Yeah, he was he was a big fan of these guys.
Yeah, DC's biggest soldier. Or
Yeah,
best
for
soldier, sorry.
for real. I mean, other than the crowd, the movie itself, I was entertained throughout the whole thing because it was
Yeah.
funny.
It's funny. The
Uh,
CG was awful.
The CG was awful. Don't let the directors lie to you and say that it was on purpose.
Like that CG baby in the beginning.
Oh
It's
yeah,
like
dude, all the CG babies at
so
the beginning,
distracting.
they were. Eek, and-
Remember when the Flash started running in the beginning?
oh yes, the first running scene. I mean, I like the title card. It was pretty funny.
Yeah, that was.
But
actually
as soon as he started running,
pretty- yeah,
it was
like it just looked so bad. Like it even looked worse than the CW show.
I agree, yeah, and I
Yeah.
know people will disagree with us saying, like again, they said it was intentional, but I don't really think it was.
No, I think they probably rushed it and like it wasn't really finished, and they were like, "Oh, just release it because we have to release it."
Yeah, they had to get it out at some point, especially since it's been set. Like, how long has it been since they said it was gonna release? And
Well, I think it was supposed to come out in 2018
Yeah.
originally, and then it got delayed a lot because they had to switch directors and the scripts, and yeah.
and then Ezra Miller, and then everything.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of complications with the movie, and I mean, they just needed to have something out. So
Mhm.
don't
And this
blame
is what we
the
got.
don't blame the creators, like the designers. Blame the studio.
Honestly, like I don't even think it's the director's fault at this point.
No, I don't think so. I don't think
No.
so either.
Like I don't like some of the creative decisions he made, but to be
I mean,
honest, like, I don't even think it's his fault. that
No, I don't think so either. It's definitely someone higher up. I mean, the art direction in this movie was pretty bad too.
Dude, that costume was
The,
terrible.
there was two costumes for the Flash. One of them
Yeah.
was a makeshift one using a bat suit, which
It was a choice.
yeah.
But the main one, I don't know, like something about it is really off-putting. I think for me, it's the texture of the suit.
It might have. I really just looked at it and was like, oh, it's a Flash suit, whatever. I didn't think it was anything special, but it wasn't anything too bad for me.
I think like the Justice League suit looked better, if I'm gonna be honest.
I mean, I don't remember that one. I'll put it on screen then.
Can we agree that the CW suit is better?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
Yeah. The story, funny.
Nonsensical.
Yeah, it was all over the place. It didn't know what it really wanted to do, and then they put one foot in there, and then they stepped back out.
Yeah, like it's like he goes back in time, but he like messes with like the multiverse somehow. I did not get their explanation.
Their explanation for the multiverse was with spaghetti, and
Yeah.
I get it, funny, haha, but like I wish I got a little more clarification. Maybe we're
Yeah.
just stupid. Who knows? I don't know.
I think it was like really convoluted, and like I just like zoned out when Michael Keaton was explaining that.
Yeah, especially because they try to really do something goofy with them. I don't just like.
Yeah,
they were pulling that Justice League again.
Yeah.
That's the police behind Robert getting him for his bad takes.
They're getting Ezra Miller, dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You know what was also weird?
What?
You know how like this is like kind of adapting Flashpoint from the comics?
Yes.
What I don't understand is why didn't they just keep in Reverse Flash? Because he's a villain.
I
in
know.
that.
Yeah, that's right. The villain, I guess, was the past Flash who was repeating, trying to save
Final battle.
Supergirl, not
Yeah,
Batman for some reason, just Supergirl.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. He didn't care about Batman.
Yeah, so and he kept doing it for how many, I don't know how many years, and they finally stopped him because he killed
that's
himself
okay.
in his other past.
So they're getting Ezra Miller right now.
Yeah.
So loud outside.
I could hear it from my house over here too.
Oh, okay. So yeah, they're gonna get him one day.
They're gonna get him one day.
Yeah.
The acting,
it was pretty decent actually.
yeah, my favorite performance from this movie was at the end with Ezra Miller and his mother.
Yeah, that actually was pretty good. I
Yeah,
also like the surprisingly, I like the scene where Ben Affleck talks to Barry in the beginning. I thought that was-
Ben Affleck's. Ben Affleck's a good actor. So.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even like his version of Batman that much, but like that scene was like, oh, like that was pretty cool.
Yeah,
I like that part.
I agree.
Yeah, but yeah, that scene you were talking about at the end where he puts the can of
yeah.
tomatoes,
The tomato soup,
Yeah.
tomato sauce.
tomato sauce. Yeah, like that was actually a pretty good like emotional scene.
Yeah, it did feel good, you know.
Yeah, it's like weird. Like the movie has like some pretty good emotional scenes, but then like most of it is just like weird.
Yeah, like most of the scenes with Ezra Miller with his past self,
Yeah,
it's kind of weird, but I mean, I guess it's intended to be kind of.
yeah. Like some of it, like the comedy is all right, but like it's also a little annoying sometimes, and they
Oh,
do
yeah.
point that out. How they're like, oh, like he used to be annoying in the past, and now he's like a bit better.
Yeah, like, oh
But,
yeah, this is how he was before, but you know, he grows up and he understands shit, you know.
Yeah, it's kind of bizarre though.
Yeah. Let's talk about the elephant in the room.
Is it that guy?
Sure.
Batman.
Batman.
This is a Batman movie.
This is a Batman movie, yeah.
Yeah. Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton returns
Yeah.
as the Batman after how many years?
Like
Put it
close
on
to
screen.
30? No, wait,
Yeah.
30. Sorry, my bad.
Well, it's on the screen. And
Yeah.
and his performance was something.
You know, I think a lot of people have also said this, but I was kind of surprised that he wasn't completely phoning it in.
Yeah, there was some parts where you could tell, but like for the most part, he was like, yeah, he was in it.
Yeah, like I think he was phoning it in. Like it was definitely his weakest performance as a character,
Yeah.
but like it's not like that bad either. It's weird to explain.
No,
Like he's a
explain it.
good actor, so he's such a good actor that like even his weakest performance is like okay.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't know if you heard that.
Ezra Miller,
Ezra Miller, yeah.
they're trying to stop a review from happening.
Yeah.
This is a real flashpoint.
The adaptation, I know they weren't doing, it's not a 1-for-1 because I mean it never is, but I don't think, I don't know, this for what it is,
It's
it's
something.
I'm thinking of the word, but I can't think of it. I don't know. It's
mediocre?
it's there. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I think like that's one of the best ways to describe this movie.
Yeah,
It's just
it's just mediocre.
it's like aggressively mediocre though. In some places.
Yeah, no, I agree.
What about Supergirl, dude? She was kind of cool.
Yeah, Supergirl. What's her name? Sasha.
Sasha Calle.
There you go.
Shout out
Yeah,
to Super.
shout out to her. Yeah, shout out to her family.
Yeah, shout out to her fan.
No, she was pretty cool. Yeah, I like her performance.
I was kind of sad how like she just kind of like stops being in the movie after a certain
Yeah,
point.
she does. Yeah.
Yeah, that also happens with Batman as well, where like once they like die, like and like the thing keeps on repeating, they just like forget about them.
Yeah. Once they start repeating things, that's the end of their story. They're not in there.
Yeah, like they're never mentioned like again or
Never. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
They start repeating the events, and then like
Yeah.
they're just gone.
And like apparently there was like
Two
multiple
endings, right?
different-
Yeah.
there's like 2 or 3 endings that they filmed, and one of them, or I forgot if it's one
So,
or
so
two.
there's 2 different endings, but we got the third one. One of them was what's it called? Henry
Fair Up in
Cavill's in court.
Yeah.
And then the second one was Supergirl and Batman in court.
Yeah, which I think both of those would have been better, to be honest. Than what we got.
No, I get it. Yeah, I agree.
We got the weak ending for sure.
We got the weakest one. Yeah. I don't understand how the Henry Cavill one would have worked,
Yeah, that's true.
but
'cause-
the Supergirl one and Batman probably would have been the best one,
yeah,
especially since they're like the second biggest part of the story. Because I mean, the Flash just goes back in time, just wants to go back, but like I mean, the rest of it was them for sure.
I saw one tweet where someone said that they should have done like alternate endings for different theaters as like a joke, kind of.
That would, you know what, that would have been funny. Yeah, Robert and I would have gone try to look for all of them.
Yeah, like it would have been funny if like one theater got like George Clooney Batman, and then the other one was like Michael Keaton or something like that.
And then yeah, they go back to or like a regular Batflick one.
Yeah, Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
That would have been funny.
That would have been a cool thing to
Yeah,
do.
like-
We would have gone to all of them.
Oh, we haven't talked about the cameos.
Oh yeah, that's right. So
Yeah.
towards the climax of the movie, when Past Barry meets Pastor Barry, and they kill themselves and whatever, the multiverse starts unwinding. They start breaking realities, and a bunch of other worlds are colliding into each other.
Yes.
And we
It was a
get
crisis.
amazing glimpses of different universes.
It was
My God, Robert, go ahead.
well, first of all, we should point out that every time Barry goes in that like little like
The dome
time
thing.
travel area,
Yeah.
the dome. Yeah, the dome. Let's call it the dome.
I think they said something about the dome. That's why
Like all like the actors. Well, they're not even actors at that point. They're just like CG models, and it's just like I don't know, like
it's
PS3 level graphics.
they're
the
also
model.
shiny. They're
Yeah, It's
and
like
I'll put it up
Uncanny
on the
Valley.
screen. I'll put it on because I do
Yeah.
have the footage. I don't
That
care if we
Henry
get copyright
Cavill
claims. Yeah, it's so funny because they could
It's
have
like-
gotten some of the actors,
they could have gotten most of
the
them.
majority of them, yes, especially
Yeah, 'cause that's
before the
accurate.
cameo part. They could have gotten all those actors.
Yeah, and like it just looks so bad. Like, I don't think the camera, like the camera version, does it justice.
No,
Like-
no,
like
because I
being
think it
there-
looks much better in the camera. By the way,
Yeah, like for sure. Like in the theater, it's like so jarring seeing like Ezra Miller, like the real one, compared to like those CG.
yeah,
models.
because like he's standing there next to like a bunch of wax figures of them,
Yeah,
and
it's like
it's so
horrible.
yeah, it's so weird. It doesn't look right.
It's like the uncanny valley.
And again, like we said at the beginning, this was quote unquote intentional, but I don't
Yeah.
believe it for one
No.
second.
It gets really bad, like where you mentioned like where the multiverse starts unwinding,
Yeah,
where they bring back like some of like the old actors.
yeah.
that are
Some
now,
of
like,
the
dead.
Adam West Batman. You got
Yeah, Christopher
Christopher
Reeve,
Reeve Superman.
the old Supergirl, but she's alive though. So
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know what. Yeah, there's some of the actors still alive. I don't know why they couldn't like get them and then de-age them or something. They do.
Yeah, and then they have the actor that played Superman in those black and white movies.
Oh
for the
yeah.
show.
hmm
You know, I saw a tweet where someone mentioned that like bringing him back to life was like really messed up because the movie came out on like his anniversary of his suicide or something like that, and like yeah, that was really bad, honestly.
that's in poor taste.
Yeah, and Nicolas Cage.
Yes, Nick Cage. How could we forget?
Nick Cage.
Just look at the screen right now. That
Yeah,
imagine that, but clear.
but it's so funny.
It was hilarious. The last thing we see before they the multiverse starts fixing itself again is his frame,
Nicolas.
a couple frames of Nick Cage looking directly at Gladys. It's so funny.
Like he has no lines too. He's just like
Nothing.
just looking at the camera.
He's just looking at the camera, and then it goes back to Barry, and that's it. Nothing
Yeah.
else.
It's hilarious.
It was
But
so
you know
funny.
what? That I think the cameo is like both kind of cool, although Nick Cage one, but also like really weird at the same time.
Yeah,
Because like it's cool, like if you know like
yeah.
I
If
guess,
you know
like,
that he was gonna, yeah,
about DC, and it's like, oh, he was supposed to be Superman in the
Superman,
90s.
but
But
he
like
wasn't.
if you're like kind of like a casual fan,
Yeah,
gonna
and
be
you're like,
"Why
oh,
is
it's
Nicolas
Nicolas Cage. Yeah,
here?"
what the hell? Like, unless you do like a little bit of research, you're not gonna understand why the hell he's
No,
Superman.
yeah.
Like, if you
Like, I
see
think-
all these actors that you know were Superman, Batman, and then you see Nick Cage, and like you're thinking, when was he Superman?
Yeah. Also, like he's alive too. Like,
Yeah, he is
Like, why-
alive. But I don't know why they couldn't get him.
yeah, it's like it's so weird, dude.
It was so
But
funny.
yeah. I guess like a lot of those scenes kind of sum up the movie,
Yeah,
where it's like
a
a
fucking mess.
little- It's like kind of some parts are cool, like if you're like a big DC fan.
Like, yeah,
But even then,
for sure. Yeah.
But even then, some of it it's like it's kind of wonky. But like I think for like the casual fans or like the general audience, or,
Like the ones that we were with,
overall.
like they enjoyed
they're
the
like-
couple of laughters in there. We heard a bunch of laughs. We heard a bunch of like, haha, you know,
but it's also like weird for them because like
because they heard
kind
us
of-
laughing at the entire
Yeah.
movie when they weren't supposed to.
yeah, because like the movie kind of resets the cinematic universe.
Yeah.
but it also like doesn't really like properly like set it up.
Yeah,
Like,
so the movie
yeah.
ends with Barry quote unquote
Aquaman.
fixing it,
Yeah.
fixing the timeline, but he still changes it by putting the can on top so his dad would see it.
Mhm.
And
So
because
now
of
he's
that,
like-
yeah, because of that, we instead get George Clooney as that main Batman. But I don't think it's gonna go anywhere really.
No, I think like there was a tweet that James Gunn liked, and if you guys don't know, James Gunn is now like in charge of the DC.
Yeah, he's like
cinematic-
basically like the creative director of DC and
Yeah.
DCEU.
He's like Kevin Feige, but not bald, basically.
And Kevin Feige is the
uh,
one that runs Marvel.
Yeah, if you don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, he liked the tweet where he basically, I guess, acknowledged that George Clooney was just like a joke for the movie, I guess, which is it's weird. Okay.
Yeah, like you know you have a massive impact. You're just feeding into like some of these stupid
Yeah.
fucking theories.
It's like the movie has like its own like weird like jokes like that. It's weird.
But I'm for it because you know I don't think we're gonna be in this universe anymore. We're gonna move on to
No.
another one. This is an Elseworld thing now, so
Well, does that mean that Barry is now in the DCU, the new one? Or is he
Didn't
stuck in the
James
old
Gunn
one?
say the new person in the DCU? The first one's gonna be Blue Beetle.
He said the first one is Blue Beetle, but the first DCU movie is Superman. So whatever that means.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
I just hope they just don't acknowledge this anymore.
No, I think like to be honest, like they should have just put Barry in the new one,
Yeah,
right? That would've
yeah,
been
I
like,
think-
oh,
change his
Yeah.
actor while you're at it.
yeah, change the Batman actor, or like you know what? Don't even bring up Bruce Wayne at that point. You know?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
Yeah, like I think like they are bringing in Aquaman, right?
yeah, they're bringing Aquaman.
So yeah, just have him and Aquaman just like know each other, I guess, but make it kind of obvious that it's a different universe. If that
Yeah,
makes sense.
I mean, they're not gonna change it now, but like there could have been so many better ways you could have done this, especially with the new direction it's gonna go going in.
Yeah, because like they reshot like those scenes like pretty recently too,
Yeah.
I think, right? So like
Mhm.
I don't know why they didn't just do that. It's weird.
I don't know why we aren't in charge of DC, man.
You're right. I think we would have made a more cohesive film.
Yeah, I think so too.
You know what? You have connections with James Gunn.
Yeah, I have it. Yeah, I do. I have his number from the last time we went to go watch.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think we can get some pretty good roles in that universe.
Yeah,
right?
so you're gonna be seeing Robert and I in the next Superman
See.
movie.
Yes, sir.
And Robert, what do you rate this
Prominent
movie?
character.
What do you like?
Well, you know, it was entertaining but awful. So, well, should we give context of what we gave on Letterboxd?
Okay, yeah. So our letterbox, we have a letterbox.
We have a
We both
Letterboxd.
separately,
Yes.
and we gave it
well,
a half a star,
we gave it half a star.
which would translate to 1 out of 10.
Yeah. So, should we give this a 1 out of 10?
We'll give
or
it a-
should we give-
We'll give it a
You know
1
what?
star.
Well, I guess we'll give it a 1 out of 10. Well, there is some entertainment.
Okay, we'll give it a 2.
Ooh, 2. Yeah.
2.5.
or 2.5. There you go.
We'll give it a 2.5.
That's right.
That's still a
Yeah,
good
2.5.
quarter. You know, I'm just saying.
That's true. You know, maybe if they would have let us make it,
I
it would
agree.
have gone up to a 5 at least.
I mean, I've seen terrible movies that I just can't finish, so I could watch this again in maybe a year.
Yeah, you know what? I feel like it's like maybe one of those movies where you know it's bad, but you might like it enough to rewatch it.
Yeah, like I could rewatch this in time being, I don't know when, but like I'd probably enjoy it again because it's funny and I'll be like, haha.
We did have like a lot of fun watching it.
We did have a lot.
surprisingly.
We did have a lot of fun. We were expecting a bad movie and that's what we got, but the fact that it was funny
Yeah.
just elevated it. So,
So I think it rightfully earned that 2.5.
yeah, I think so. Yeah, collectively.
Collective. Yeah.
You know what? Additively.
Yeah,
So we
ooh,
both give it a 1.25.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right. So,
Anyway,
don't watch this movie.
don't watch this movie.
The theater, no.
Well,
Well, watch it through other means.
yeah, go to like
if you want.
go to like a pirate website or something.
Like,
Watch it on a cam.
yeah. Don't buy it.
Don't
maybe
stream it.
Stream it on some websites.
Yeah, stream it on specific websites. We'll put the
don't
list on
buy it.
screen right now.
Don't buy it now. Yeah.
Yeah. Next time we're gonna be reviewing.
Oh wait. Are
Is
we
it the double
gonna-
feature?
Ooh, it might be. Wait, when is that? July
20
21st?
20 something.
So I know that Secret Invasion is like late July. So
Yeah, I think it's 21st. Yeah.
So I think we are doing the double review first.
Okay.
Should we mention it?
Sure.
Or, sure.
Yeah.
Or should we give it a teaser?
Okay. You know what? This is a teaser for our
Yeah.
double review coming in July
Uh,
20 something.
yeah. What should we say?
Uh,
Legalize nuclear bombs.
legalize the color pink.
Yeah. Pink nuclear bombs.
Yeah. When's that gonna
Yeah.
happen, guys?
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. See you next
Stay
time.
tuned. Later.